Are you tired of seeing your back cushions on your sofa look like this or a chair? Pretty sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Watch this video. We'll show you how to easily change this. Here we are again.
We're just testing.
Hello. We're going to show you number 3.
Why are you trying to save a dead joke? Welcome to another video of Do You Know What to Do? Today we're going to talk about this.
This cushion that is comfortable, but yeah, it definitely kind of quit. I mean, some people like it like this because, you know, they get up on the couch and throw themselves on top of an elbow.
Body slam the couch?
Pretty much, yeah, and it takes a beating, and it shows it. So a lot of people, like 90% of the people complain about their back cushions because of this. It gets all matted, it looks unattractive, and, you know, even fluffing it doesn't really help for, you know, the most part.
Right.
You know? Over time, it gets worn down because they're, you know, body slamming it, I guess, you know, but they're comfortable, and that's what matters. But if you don't like this, we can show you how to change this thing around.
All right.
Okay? We turn this into
this right here.
big difference. It looks like new. Now, eventually, over time, it's going to get a little bit beat too, no doubt about it. But this is going to make it look good for a good long time for you. And
what we're doing can be done again and again and again. So if it does start looking like that again,
use this method, right, and do this. Do it one more time. So we're going to get started and show you what kind of products you need or supplies, tools, right?
First of all, you're going to need some tape, measuring tape, that is.
Right, there's a metal one here.
Now, obviously, if you're a crafty person, you'll have probably a flexible tape or
yeah, they're
cloth
pretty
tape.
common. You can get these anywhere. You know, these are available in many different places. Cloth is always better.
Now, I'd like you to explain this one.
Now, this stapler, you know, is kind of nice, and you're like, wow, he's excited about a stapler. And the reason is because years ago with my dad, I have a stapler of his. His was industrial, very nice, but it was Hawking, big thing, and it had these big staples, and they were difficult to find. And I got tired of it, and I just started using a standard from a big box office supply store stapler. And it's so easy because
He uses standard staples.
Right, simple staples, standard size, and I get to use this around the office, although I don't because I have another stapler, but I could if I wanted to. It's lasted me many years, and I just keep my dad's for sentimental purposes. So we don't need that. Nothing special.
Right, and if you're there picking up the stapler, you might as well get a Sharpie or a permanent marker.
Right, you're going to need a straight edge or a ruler, okay? And you're going to need what is called, some people call it Dacron, it's a name brand, but poly batting.
Right.
Okay, comes in different thicknesses. This is 1 inch.
Quarter inch.
Quarter inch. We're going to be using quarter and half inch. I would probably recommend getting a half inch for this. Split the middle, you know, right in the middle. This is a 1 inch. We're going to put this at the bottom of it, okay? And we're going to be using quarter inch, which you'll see in a moment, for the wrap.
All right.
Now, a word of the wise, if you get a half inch, don't overstuff it. Don't say, I'm going to wrap this thing twice, because you're going to be using in tandem with the poly batting, the Poly-Fil or fiber fill. This is in throw pillows, it's in back cushions, and you're going to need some of this too.
Right.
Okay? You may not need much, so here's a little trick. All you got to do is go to an inexpensive store, buy some throw pillows, maybe keep the covers if you like them, but take the inserts out and cut them things open and pull out the fill inside and put it where it really matters.
Just make sure it is a Poly-Fil, because you might be pulling out feathers. You don't want those.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So read the label, which you'll be able to tell. You'll be able to tell. That's a good point. That's not going to work very well. So get some throw pillows. You can even use a bed pillow if you like. So that might take care of the whole job. Just get a king-size bed pillow, cut it open, pull out the Poly-Fil, use what you need, and do whatever you need to do with the rest.
All right.
Or make a throw pillow out of it.
So next we're just going to show you how to turn that into the nice one.
Right. So let's get started and show you how to do it. So easy.
Perfect. All right.
Okay, so we obviously get the insert out of the cover, and I'm looking over the covering here, the insert cover, and trying to see what would be the best spot to open up. You could do it at the bottom if you want, because we're going to try to get this filling out. This filling's falling apart in many different directions, so we got to be really careful with this. But before you start cutting it, I want you to take your measurements and go from the furthest end over to the other seam. So we're going from seam to seam, okay? I've already done this on the other one, and I have the measurements written down there. They came up. I added an inch. You can add 2 inches if you want, but 43 by 23. So it's 22 by 42. And I think I
Okay.
said that right.
Yeah.
And we're
The
gonna,
actual sizes are.
right, I added an inch to it. So we're going to cut this open on the side here along the seam. I found that to be the best
Hold down the patient. No.
access. Yeah, that's it. Man, get some real scissors, man. This thing's horrible. Okay. These are my Dacron scissors. I like to dedicate certain scissors to
Certain jobs. These
Certain
are kind of like
jobs.
for the dirty jobs.
really the nasty jobs because I don't use my nice fine fabric scissors. So these get so dull. I mean, you can sharpen them, but okay. So now I have to carefully try to work this way, its way out of the
Okay.
cover
I'll hold it right here.
like this. It's wanting to fall apart. You know, it's so. Well, to me, it's interesting how many different styles of back cushion construction there is. This is sticking to it.
Mm-hmm.
Some
Do
of
they
them
glue
have
it?
channels. This one doesn't. No, it's just. It likes itself. I don't know. So, I
Alright.
doubt they glued it. That's ridiculous. We'll throw that out. Right there. Yeah, see this filling right here? So it looks kind of funny.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready? That's
Like
cool.
the inside of the Tauntaun in Star Wars.
Yeah, you
all
would
those
know. I
guts.
don't know anything about it.
Alright. And there we go.
Okay. So we're going to try to keep it together as much as possible. I'm going to turn this over to you, the viewer. And basically, that's what's happening. This is what's giving the support. Or not.
Not
really.
much.
Yeah, it's not giving the support. So it's terrible. So we're going to try to keep it shape because I don't want to lose its shape. Okay? We're going to copy the insert cover. Okay? Or the actual top cover. Shape, that is. That's what we're going to copy. Okay? So we're going to roll out this Dacron and then get it ready for you and show you how to do that.
So now you can see he's marking the Dacron, and he's marking it to the measurements that we've done of the cushions before. So he's doing
I think it was
43
43, yeah.
in, and then how far up? All the way?
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this over. Okay? So I did the measurement. I think it was 20 something.
It's 23.
23, but I know that this length here is 54. This Dacron or poly batting that we're using is 54. So I'm not going to cut it in half. I'm just going to roll it over, and you're going to see that because it's what they call in the business. Some people call it a knife edge because it looks like these are scissors, but nonetheless, it looks the edge of a knife
Right, with the cordings on the top of the cushion.
with a cording on top of the cushion. Right. So I'm just going to roll it right over top of that.
All right.
Okay, but I need that measurement to know if this is long enough. Okay, because if it isn't and yours isn't, you're going to have to staple at the top.
Right. So you
Okay.
still need to measure for this.
Right, because you want to know how much you need. So we're going to cut this up here.
Okay. All right. Uh-oh. And there we go.
Now we're going to take this carefully and wrap this over.
Okay, let's see if I got this. There we go. Just
What
want
is
to come apart just a little bit.
See, what I'm looking for is the half T. This goes over top of an arm of the sofa. Or, in fact, you know what? We got to turn it around because I want this bottom
Okay.
there.
Perfect.
Okay, this is so bad. That is. Now we're going to take a little bit of the Poly-Fil and stuff this cushion here.
Some fell out right here.
And what was your reference? I know you like Star Wars. Is it
Tauntaun,
Tauntaun, yeah.
where Han Solo had to cut open the belly of a Tauntaun to keep warm.
Okay, well we're gonna.
Luke.
All right, so I mentioned that, but we're gonna move on and sounds like a sad story. Tauntaun's good things or something, or
Tauntaun was already dead.
oh, okay. Well,
So
kind of like this cushion.
true, very true.
All right, so we're gonna put it in, but don't go too much.
Like we said before, turns into a brick.
Yeah, it does. It goes from, like we said, nothing to everything. It's just not worth it. So if you're using a full wrap batting,
yeah.
right, Dacron batting, poly batting, you're going to want less.
Okay.
So we're going to put some in there, fill in the pockets that have appeared over time. How's that look where your hand is there?
Pretty good. Yeah.
It's a little flat. Just trying to put back the obvious shape the factory wanted.
Let's make sure. Some of the stuff is coming out top just a little bit.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can pull this over here. I think that's probably enough. I don't want to put too
Sufficient?
much. Yes. Well, yeah.
Okay.
That's okay. Such a pain to take it back out. Now this is too much. Okay, our 23-inch as
We mentioned before.
54, right, is more than enough. But what I want too, I'm going to pull this down your way just a little bit, slide the whole thing. I'm going to make this here staple like what they call in the industry a knife edge. Okay, here, and we're going to pleat this here and pleat that there with a stapler, the standard size staple.
Right.
In the bottom here, I'm going to put in the full
1 inch.
wrap. Yep, the 1 inch up, and we're going to show you this, but up around the half T that sits over top of the arm of the sofa, or in your case might be a chair, and then
Cut
wrap
it right
it up.
there. Right.
Yep, exactly. Cut it right there. You can use the your other cushion here, the good one that we've already done, as a model. We're just copying it. That's all you're going to do, and it's so easy and so simple. So what I'm going to do right now, we're just going to watch me staple a little bit here, and staple on that side first. I'm working my way from the top of the cushion toward where the zipper goes.
Right.
Okay. So if you hand me the stapler there.
Right. Our special stapler.
Yeah. So difficult to find.
All right.
There. You get a general idea what you think the factory was going for. I think sometimes it looked great and they just shoved it out that door, but they knew that it wasn't gonna, I can't imagine they don't realize these things don't hold up very long.
No. Yeah.
So I guess they're doing the best they can, I guess. Okay, so we're going to staple this side here.
Okay. Nice switch. Make sure it's nice and taut.
That's
right?
what I like too. Yeah, I like kind of making it tight inside there. You know, by getting the staplers closer to the insert, the original insert.
Let's actually. There we go. I think that looks a little better on the top.
Yeah, not bad. See, this tier here is looking a little bit too much, but it won't be. We didn't add too much.
Okay. So we're getting this thing nice and taut with the staples. It's like a massive sausage.
Yeah, it is. Okay, they can't see what we're doing probably. All I'm doing is making a
Pleating
little
it.
dart
Yeah, dart. Excuse
right
me.
there. No, that's fine. A little dart right there, and I'm going to cut this down.
Okay.
In fact, maybe you get your other camera if you have it available.
Yep. Let me just walk on here.
Just trim it down.
Maybe I should put things where I can find them, right?
Yeah. Hey, we all got that problem.
All right, hold on. This is to give the viewer a little bit better. There we go.
We're really doing there. Probably like one every, one every inch. And I trim it down to the staple.
Now, I am curious, what's the difference between a dart and a pleat?
A pleat is folded over and usually stapled in upholstery, sewn over in slipcovers. The pleat is, and the dart is sewn together and then cut away the excess. Just what
Okay.
we did here.
All right, I like that.
So there's different reasons to do it. I think the pleat looks nicer, but hey, who's looking underneath here, right? Okay, so what I want to do, if you can see this here, this is the bottom. This is where the zipper is going to go. This is some of the new that we put in there.
The tauntaun belly.
Yeah, that's funny. Then we're going to cut this away here. So you said that was in episode 5, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think I saw that one. This is where we're going to put what some people, or what it is called, is a gusset. Okay,
Okay.
right here, because we're copying the original upholstery cover. That's all we're doing. This is way too much because I want to put up what we call a band in here or border.
Okay.
It's like multiple names for all these things in this industry.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to trim that back some, like this,
Okay.
like that. I'm going to take this band here, okay, and it comes up to the knife edge part. Let me move that around. Comes up to the knife edge part right here. So if you want, you can just trim this down like that.
Give it a little bit of a point,
A little bit of a point, yeah.
like that.
Push that up in there. And the width of this poly batting here is the width of the zipper band on the cushion cover.
Okay.
Okay? And add an inch. Okay, you can always trim down. Don't go all the way. Do both sides at once as you go, because then you know you're trying to keep you're going to keep your cushion. You're trying to keep your cushion as straight as possible. You don't want this twisting where it's a lot up here and then some over here. Look at this thing. It
Yeah.
looks ridiculous, and it's going to stay ridiculous until it's fixed. So we're going to put a little bit right here. Okay, see this? Look, I got to trim this off a little bit. So you just want to kind of eyeball it a little bit there.
And you come down.
Yeah. All right, see, we're coming to the end there. So don't need all this excess. Just trim that off like that. I want to make it kind of tight though, so I'm going in just a little bit here. I don't want it too loose, so kind of really pulling it in there a little bit. Now you can put this over top of your cover. Remember the insert cover?
Yep.
You don't have to take it out of that. I just did that. I just try to keep it all uniform because there are other cushion covers obviously have that insert cover. But if yours is falling apart, I've seen them where they fall apart, they're like turning to dust and everything. So you can just cover that over top of it, or just make yourself a new cover if you want. But you can put this batting over top. No issue, no big deal. Okay, just simply trim all this down to the staples.
Okay. Lift this up there.
Yeah, let me fix that here. I got a staple that's too far away. I'll cut out the one that didn't get close enough. There, it's cut out.
Okay.
I'm gonna trim this down just a little. All I'm doing is just trimming right next to the staples.
Nothing special. Okay, so that was the last staple. Next, all you have to do is take your insert cover and put it back on.
Put it back on, that's right. So since this is a half T, as they say, then, well, we cut the back, so we know that's the back, so that's gonna go on first,
Right.
or the side, rather where the opening is. Okay, I might put a little bit of Poly-Fil there.
So you can still put Poly-Fil,
Little bit.
obviously,
Yeah,
inside the insert.
yeah, let's do that, yeah.
All
You
right.
definitely can. Take a little bit of this and push it up in there. I'm always worried about overstuffing these because imagine taking all this apart. What part, you gotta rip this out. Is that enough, So it's better just to go add as you go. That looks okay
Okay.
there, but we can do it also in the cover too when we get the actual cover on.
Oh, true.
Yeah, so we're going to do that. Now, what we're going to do is just take this part here, excuse me, Grant. Take this part here, and I'm going to bring it over to the sewing machine and sew that closed. You can just either, if you don't have a sewing machine, you could use your stapler. Okay, works great. Or you can just hand sew it closed. So I'm going to take it over to the sewing machine, do that, and then put in the cover.
All right, so we'll be back.
Okay, so here we are. That's all sewn up on the side there. Good
Okay.
to go.
Next step, put on the cover.
Right.
All right, so let's find that half T, right? Okay, there we
so-
go. So you want
It's best to put that on
put
first.
that over. Try to get this on right. All right, now
You got this, man.
I got this. I got this. I got this. I don't got this. No. All right, thank you.
I ain't got to help.
All right, now we're gonna put this over top. Tight little thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, see? It's easy to put too much, right?
All right.
Yeah, push that up. Grab it, go up inside there and pull it up toward the...
There we
Yeah,
go.
that's it. That's
All
it.
right, I like that. Let's see here.
Perfect.
All right. Got
Good
the
job.
half T in
Right, now
there.
remember, don't forget to grab the zipper so we don't rip it, because it's the marshmallow through the keyhole.
That's right. Let's see here.
It's hard for two people to do this.
Yep. Get on
Hold
there.
that so it doesn't bust.
Shove this in there. It seems a little too much, but it'll be fine when we put it in.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah.
It's so easy to overdo it.
So what you want to
But
do?
you saw we didn't put a whole lot in there. See, it doesn't take that much.
No.
You can overdo it so fast. Did I say that?
Let me say that one more
Yeah,
time.
in case you didn't hear that.
All right. Next is matting it
That
down.
looks good.
right
That
now.
looks good.
Yeah.
Flip it over. Just check the other side. That needs a little help here.
Make sure that's nice and taut. Yeah.
And if it's too much, you just simply, you know, if you're doing this for a client, you say, "You didn't order extra ridiculous?"
That's right.
That goes
This
over
is the
very
extreme cushion.
well. Yeah, we thought you wanted that. Weren't you sick of the sagginess? Hey, we're gonna put a little the Poly-Fil
All
in
right.
the corners there.
Grab some.
Here.
Thank you.
Nah, they'll be happy with it. If not, we'll fix it.
Totally.
There you go.
All right there.
I'm gonna put a little bit in the bottom here. Just
How's that look right
fill
there?
out the corners. That looks good. Let me see here. Looks very good. Nice job.
Okay.
Nice job. I'm gonna put a little bit right there.
All right, I'll have a little bit
Here,
more.
Here. Get you some. Here's like, here you go.
Okay. Thank you.
Don't overdo it.
I won't.
All right.
Don't say I didn't do nothing for you. There
Too
we go.
late. Too late.
There we go. All right, now, moment of truth. Push it down.
Okay, yeah, don't get that stuff caught up in
Poly-Fil's
it.
getting
Yeah.
in there.
That zipper, it gets caught in the zipper, the Poly-Fil. It's a nasty mess. Hold that.
Okay. Hold on. What? Make sure, shove that back down there. Boom. Now, you kind of break it in. Body slam it a few
Yeah,
times.
put it back the way you had it.
Yeah.
Smashing the crap, or, you know, the crap out of it.
Can we say that?
Yeah, that's
All right. There we go.
all right, very good.
That's it.
All right, not too bad, right? Now that looks better, right?
Looks a lot
Better than
better.
what it did. See, it gives a little bit more buoyancy. You know, you still got some play in there, so not too bad.
They look pretty like identical twins.
Yeah, just like it. Just like it. Maybe put a little bit more on that one, but nonetheless, not too bad.
All
Okay,
right.
so you can see how easy this is to do it yourself. You don't have to hire anybody unless you want to. And you can do your sofas, your chairs, over and over as many times as you need to get it done. So
Definitely.
you save yourself a little bit of money and make it look like new again.
Before we leave, we want to say thank you for watching.
And please don't forget to subscribe. And now you know.
What to do.
See you next time.